my car and shoveling my own thing again.
Somebody parked in mine again.
It's parked in your spot? It's probably me.
Well, no, like this time they didn't park in my spot, but they pulled too much forward, so they took off 2 spots.
It just makes me mad. Like, there's literally a snowplow in the parking lot when I get here in the morning, and it's laying salt. And this kid was literally having a full-on shovel, shoveling his parking spot, and the snowplow was just circling around him. Like, jeez.
Yep.
I do. If I could change school, I would. Maybe they'll have a cloud parking lot.
A what?
Maybe they'll have a cloud parking lot.
No, Centerville doesn't even have a cloud parking lot. And it's Centerville.
I'm not going to get blamed for parking in the wrong parking spot when they go.
It's screwed. I just parked close enough, and if I'm in someone else's spot, who cares?
Yeah, well, my friend got yelled at in the other class. He got pulled out because he parked in someone else's spot. But, like, what is he supposed to do? His spot was taken. Like, it makes no sense. This is why I used to park across the street, but then I got yelled at for it.
If you can't see the spots, doesn't matter.
Yeah, I know.
You park close enough,
I just went off of the car that was, like, across from me. So if I'm in a parking spot, I'm in one, but I don't know what to tell them. We're probably not going to be able to see what we get out anyways.
That is true.
Oh, God, I didn't even think of that. Jesus Christ.
Where do you get out of my own neighborhood?
Yeah, I got stuck yesterday on my street.
Is the quiz on Friday hard? Is the quiz on Friday hard?
I almost cried. I just took the other one I was supposed to make up, and I got a 6 out of 10.
Well, I got a 2 out of 4 out of 10.
Well, because I literally went to go put, I was going to score for the last one, but I put B, you dumb idiot at the end.
I didn't even know how to do the 3, so I just got the link.
The first 2 were hard.
Yeah.
But yeah, the one on Friday, I don't think he's graded yet, and I knew I did a horrible one.
I needed to still take it because I was,
Because you're actually solving them. Did you bowl this weekend?
sectionals was yesterday.
You bowled yesterday? How was it?
It was interesting.
Interesting? Why?
Yeah. I mean, I didn't do too good, but the team made it to districts, so that's good. And then I went out and bought like a $200 ball.
Oh, dang, girl.
And I get it drilled today. I'm so excited.
Ooh, what color is it? Is it holographic?
It's a UFO, so it's like light blue, fluorescent green.
Like it looks like a UFO?
Like, no, I mean...
Like, is it in... It's like one of those bowling balls where it's like a clear bowling ball with a thing inside of it?
No. I'll show you.
Yeah, let me see. Ooh, I like that. That's so nice. Wait, what?
I have to remake it.
Oh,
I
no.
make it up, but like I don't want to do it today because I haven't got minutes.
Well, I was supposed to retake mine last week and I forgot 2 days in a row, so I just came to today out of the pictures. I need to take it. That was probably better.
I feel so fortunate to be here today. It's so beautiful out. Yes, it is. So, hope you guys enjoyed your long 5-day weekend, basically. Huh?
I had a 4-day weekend.
Yeah, you had to come in yesterday. I'm sorry. Didn't see you, though.
It was 3 degrees. It's cold.
It was cold in the morning. Yeah, it was. You're right.
My blanket.
How many of you took full advantage of your snow day and went out and played in the snow? Anybody? One person? Two? Did you have your hand up? Two. Two of you? That's it?
I played the night that it started snowing on Tuesday, and we tried to sled down my street. Didn't really work out, but it was still fun.
It's okay. Flying is fun. That's fun to do that. So what did you guys do then on that day off? I want to know about the day off. What'd you do?
Oh, I was in South Carolina the entire time.
What?
Yeah, I flew out Friday.
Really? And,
Saturday morning.
and you came back on?
Yesterday.
Oh, wow.
No, we got both last night canceled.
Oh, so it wasn't planned to be gone that long.
Yeah, we were supposed to go Friday to Monday.
Okay. All right. Hamza, what'd you do on that snow day?
I was getting over being sick.
What?
Yeah, like half that strike was deleted. So
Oh, my goodness.
I got like strep throat and I got food poison at the same time.
That's
Yeah.
craziness, man.
We
That
went
was
to the
crazy.
hospital because of my food poisoning, and they said I had strep throat.
What'd you eat that was poisonous?
It was like we ate shawarma, and apparently it wasn't good. So that I thinking about it makes me want to throw up.
Hey, let's not talk about that. Let's just skip that then. Timothy, how'd you enjoy the snow day? What'd you do?
I can't sleep.
You just caught up with some sleep?
Yeah.
Rachel, what'd you do?
I'm trying to remember. I don't think I did anything. Our
Did you
prep,
help
like,
your dad shovel the driveway?
Of course not.
What? That was like a really quick, like, of course not.
No. He doesn't. He doesn't need help. He just uses a leaf blower to go and snow. He's enough. No, but I did. My practice got canceled, but the group in front of us was practicing while, like before it got canceled.
Right.
So like I just showed up at their practice.
Okay. Cool. Abby, how about you? What'd you do on your day, the actual day off Tuesday?
Practice.
You practiced
Mhm.
bowling. You just went bowl for the fun of it.
Yeah.
How was it? Was it good?
It was okay.
Was it busy or not?
No.
No. Okay.
We had sectionals yesterday, and the boys were supposed to go today, but it got canceled.
Today got canceled?
Mhm.
You're kidding.
Yeah.
We had school?
No, like they're supposed to be taken out, but since the sectionals got canceled, they're just kind of.
Gotcha. Miss Pummel.
Me and my friend shoveled our driveway.
You shoveled the driveway?
Yeah.
Oh. Wow.
And then we went to the rec center, went sledding, then I worked. So, yeah.
Wow. Cool. Dominic.
Leaping game.
What's that?
Leaping game.
Audrey, I know you're there. I guess it's just Audrey and Sarah. So Audrey, what'd you do?
We went to sledding.
You did?
Yeah, we went to Hudson.
Good. Was it busy or not?
It wasn't that busy, but we went to come up at the summit.
Okay. Cool. Sarah, what'd you do on your snow day?
We didn't really do anything. I was with my friend Rena.
Didn't do much of anything? Okay, cool. I shoveled 3 times. Nobody helped me either. I feel your dad's pain. Feel your dad's pain.
It was
Just,
hard.
I'm out there shoveling. People are inside.
If he wants my help, all he's got to do is ask. Doesn't ask.
If he asked, would you be like agreeable or would you be like, oh, be honest?
Well, I don't even think I have snow boots right now that fit me, so I don't even know if I could.
Okay.
I'm not gonna wear tennis shoes like a complete freak.
All right. That's okay. All right, so here's the plan for today. First of all, some people might be doing the ACT prep thing today. I need to see if that's what Savannah is doing. And let's see, Savannah Vickers. Yep, she's doing that. Figured she probably was. And is that also where Alexander, Chloe's absent actually? So it might just be, let's see if Brendan's there too or not. Yep, both of them are doing the ACT prep. Okay, so anybody in here that's a junior doing ACT prep tomorrow? No? Okay, good. That's actually good news. So today we're going to go over the answers. I actually posted the answers yesterday. That was the only thing I made you guys do was check your answers on the worksheet. And we'll go ahead and I'll do any of those problems, actually talk about them, answer questions on them, however you want. Then I have another set of beautiful problems for you to try. And we may or may not get to these today as far as going over them or not. And then once we've gone and done that, we have one last thing to cover in here on exponential functions. It would be equivalent to, like in Algebra 1, you would be given 2 points and they would ask you to find the equation of a line passing through the 2 points. We're going to give you 2 points and ask you to find the equation of an exponential through those 2 points. Okay? So that's going to be the next step that we're going to go ahead and do. That's the last thing we actually will do in here. And then next week we'll start reviewing and you will have a test. The test will be on Thursday, Friday. And I know that the test is 2 days because the first day is no word problems and the second day is just word problems. So I give you plenty of time to finish it, okay? So again, it'll be a day of no word problems and then a day where all you have are the word problems and that's going to be the end of the story. That'll go ahead and be the test you'll take now, okay? So I guess we want to take questions on Friday's work. So let me go ahead and put those answers actually up on the board in case you did not see them or for some reason you're just kind of curious about one of them. And then we'll do any of these if you want. Should we do? Let me. What is this? My daughter just texted me. She's off this week, and she said, "Should I shovel the driveway?" I'm just kidding. She didn't say that. All right. So here we are. This is the problems. This is on the cream-colored sheet. And I will tell you right now, you'll see that I solve it. I set up an exact, but I'm finding the approximate. And the reason I show that to you is usually on a word problem, an approximate answer will make more sense in context than an exact answer will. Like if you told somebody, oh, well, hey, the rate's the natural log of 12.2, but that means nothing. But if I said this is a rate, that would mean more to a person that has a knowledge of this is a decimal, I could change it to a percent, that's a very small percent. They would understand that better. This means nothing to a person in general. So word problems, we will be giving approximations as well, okay? Did we actually do some of these in class on Friday together?
I think we did 2.
We just did number 2 or 1 and 2?
We just did.
We did.
We just did number 2, okay. So let me go ahead and I'll scroll up here, 3, 4, 5, 6, you can check those. If you did not already do so. And let's see, that's good. This, make sure that's right. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-doo. The doobie-doo. Next week's scheduling week, isn't it?
Is it?
Yeah, it is.
It means there's shortened periods. Actually, that works out fine since we have blocks. We can still do the test something. Yeah.
Is there notes on how to do this on YouTube, or like how do I get to that?
They're on YouTube.
Okay.
So the channel, if you go join the channel, then anytime I do, like right now I'm live streaming, it's just at the end when I stop it, it automatically has recorded it and it's just there.
So is there like a link on Classroom to it, or?
I think it was in the Google Classroom stream. I talked about how to go to that and find it and do that.
Okay.
Wait, doesn't the sophomores know their CTCs tomorrow?
What's that?
Don't the sophomores get to know what CTC they're in tomorrow? Since
I think tomorrow is, yeah, they get the letters about CTC, correct. And did not, there's the bottom one. Should-a-do.
Mr. Sully.
Oh, Sully. Give Sully.
I didn't know that you taught him.
Twice.
Wow.
Sophomore year and senior year. Geometry and pre-calc. He was so much fun to have in class, I have to say. He was a riot. He was just good-natured and good-humored. Still is. All right. So now you see the answers. My work's there, but still maybe you need explanations about something I've done. So what do you think? Is there something you want to ask about?
You do number 3.
Number 3 I'll do. So I actually have this on different a blank, I believe. Okay. All right, so number 3 right here. So we had done number 2 together. Did you have number 2 written down?
Yeah.
Okay. So you're going to tell me on number 2. Well, I actually still have. I have that right here. So here it said we're supposed to use number 2 for this problem. It says Mr. Byer wants to go skydiving, yada 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 yada. Up here, we had found on this problem that R was this thing right here. I'm going to write it down. And then he said that's about point Okay, great. So we need a model, first of all. So the model for this, continuous models are this, okay? So for my problem here, my initial value would be the pressure, because the initial value is always at Z, when this exponent is going to be 0. That would be at sea level, when it's 0, okay? So this is my initial value. Okay, times E to the R, this is R right here. Now I'm going to actually, if you put this in there, I wouldn't care, but you could put this actually in there if you want to, but I'm just going to make it easier for us. This thing right here, times T. On this problem though, T is altitude in feet. It's not time. This is one of the weird problems I said, okay? So literally all I have to do here is let T be equal to 9,000. So I'm just going to put 9,000 right there in place of T and do the calculations on my calculator. That's really all I should have to do, okay? So there you go. That's what you would do. That gives you that 10.7108. Any other ones you guys want to talk about? I mean, give me a feeling about how you feel about this in general.
I'll try to go back to the answer key.
Yeah, I will. Yeah, I can do that. I mean, how are we, do this again. Remember how the other day I asked you to write on the top of your paper on a scale of 1 to 10, where do you feel like you are on these? Would you do that with these? Give me a scale of 1 to 10. 1, again, you can't find my room. 10, you can teach how to do any problem on this. Okay, where are you at? And I'm just going to walk around and look. Is the problem you needed on here?
Yeah,
Okay.
thank you.
Yep. So I'm just kind of trying to get a read where we're at. Okay. You changed it? Okay. Oh. You want an extra copy of it or not? What do you mean?
Fine.
Okay. Good.
I wasn't here for it.
Oh, you need a copy of it, goon. Gypsy girl. You know what? I'm going to be really nice too. You know why? Since I've already scanned the answer key and I don't need it anymore. There you go. Okay. That's pretty precise. Good. I like that. Okay. You forgot about it. What would you say you had your problem? So it's scale of 0 to 10. Or 1 to 10. Okay. All right. Okay. Well, tell you what, let's do this. This is going to give you, since I see where your levels are on this, okay? I'm going to give you this, and we're all going to start with the same problem, which is not number 1. I'm going to give you what I think is the easiest problem on here to do. What I would say is the easiest one to do on here. Now, again, while we're doing this, this is not a quiz, this is not a test. If you need the gold sheet out that has the formulas on it, the functions, you're more than welcome to have that out. Also remember that when we take the test in here, finally, you won't be allowed to use this, but I will give you Newton's law of cooling on the test. You don't have to memorize that function. Remember that. All right, so I want everyone, to me, on this sheet, I believe that number 4 is the easiest problem. Would everyone please do number 4 to start? Now I want to see how we do on that right now. So everyone please do number 4. Onliners, find the worksheet, do number 4 first, please. Take about another, I don't know, 2 minutes to try to finish that one up. Okay. Do we have answers? You have an answer? Answer? Timothy, you have an answer?
Thank you.
Almost there. Okay. Rachel, do you have an answer for? Okay. You done, Donovan? Before Maddie, you got number 4 done?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah. Done. Okay. Okay. So I'm going to kick over to number 4. So this is one of those where you get to use just a set formula, right? This is one of those that's right off the sheet. And the key here is that it says what? Yeah, this is important, but what's really important is how do I know what kind of model to use? Compounded continuously. This tells me that I'm using A equals P times E to the RT. Okay, that's how I know I have to use that model for this problem. Okay? So what is P in this problem? Hamza? Yep, so this is my value of P. Okay? What is this 25,000 going to be? That's the value of A. All right? The APR, of course, is the value of R, but I have to do what? Change it to a decimal. So what is R equal? 0.03875. So you literally plug those in here, 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 and you're going to be solving for T. Your answer should be that. Okay, so let's see how we did on that. I'm just curious. Okay. 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 Oh, you rounded up. Okay. Nice.
I did not get that.
What is that supposed to be done?
No, you don't add 1 up here. It's just the value of R. You only do 1 plus or minus R if it's the regular R. Okay, that's all here. You said,
I did not get it.
okay. Don't use up so much space. You don't have any room left now. Okay. I don't know. Letting you show it work good. Keep going. That's good. Make sure you use a lesson. Make sure you get out to a lesson. Okay, always. Remember we're going to use it in math, probably for this. All right. So I think what we'll do is I want you to go through here, and you can start wherever you want. Order doesn't matter to me. Okay? And then we're going to start going over some of these. So I'll tell you what I think the next easiest one on here is. I think the next easiest one on here is probably number 2. So let's approach number 2 next. Okay? Let's do number 2 next.
Do you have another gold sheet by chance?
I do. Pass that back.
Thank
Thank
you.
you. Yep. Usually I would charge extra for gold paper, but I don't today. Look at you. And we'll start going in about half a minute. So that's the model I'm going to be using. Hopefully you agree with that. Okay. Half-life model. Okay. So let's go through here and talk about these numbers. Mr. Shirley takes his dog for a walk while in the woods. Scruffy digs up a bone. Mr. Shirley, being the science nerd he is, takes the bone to school and finds the bone retains 85% of its carbon-14. If the half-life of the carbon-14 is 5,730 years, how old is the bone? So right away, I know, when I see this, I know I'm solving for that. And if I'm solving for that, then I have to have values for everything else. Have to. So what is y, the new amount, going to be? 85%. Now I could write that as 85. I also could write it as a decimal, which is 0.85. It doesn't matter to me how I write it. So let's say I want this to be, I'm going to make this 85%. I'm going to write it as 85. Then what does A have to be? 100. If I left with 85, I started with 100%. Okay? Now you could make it like this. Let me bring this down a little bit. You also could write it like this. 0.85 equals 1. Because 85% as a decimal is 0.85. 100 as a decimal is 1. They're the same thing. It doesn't matter which way I write it. It's up to me. So here we are. I'm at this. I go here, 1/2, raised, t, and then of course HL, and this is 5730. And now I have to solve that. Answer is, boom, right there. Okay, so I'm coming around. I want to see what we have. How we do on this one? Good. Okay. Did you have it? Didn't get an answer yet, okay? How about you? But you had, good, good. How are we?
I didn't get it.
You didn't, okay.
I rounded early.
Okay, that's okay. So does anybody want to see me work on like how to do this? You know, I mean, Does anyone want to see me work on this actually, how to solve this?
I just plugged in the wrong numbers.
You plugged in the wrong numbers.
I got the wrong
That's the
wrong
problem.
places.
What problem?
The one we just did.
No, I meant like that was the problem that I was having.
Didn't know what to plug in?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't know like what I was supposed to put down.
Here's the thing. Whatever this number is here, this has to be 85% of this number. If I made this 200, I'd have to make this 170. This just has to be 85% of that. So the easiest way to do it, truthfully, is 85 and 100 or 0.85 and 1. That's probably the easiest. Those are the easiest ways to think of it. Okay. 85 remain out of the 100 you started with. That's what it's telling me. So if I told you to retain 56%, then you would have 56 equals 100. Are we okay on how to solve that?
Mhm.
So if I asked you for the exact answer and I didn't want an approximate on that, I said I want to see this exactly before you give it to me approximately, how would I solve this? Somebody talk me through solving this exactly. What would be my first step? Divide by 100. Now I'm at 0.85 equals. And that's really what this one right here was. That's where I could have started there. Yeah.
I have a quick question about, so why couldn't you not subtract 1?
Because it's not being added. You have to undo it. The only way to undo multiplication is division.
Okay, I see.
Inverse operation.
Because the parentheses makes it so.
That says it's 100 times. Yeah. And you're not allowed to end this. You may not say that this is what. Is that okay to multiply those together to start?
No.
Not at all, because order of operation says you cannot do this multiplication until you do this exponent. So don't do that either. Okay? Okay. So now I'm here. Guess what? Rewrite it as a logarithm. I can do that. This would be what? Log base 1/2 of 0.85 equals last step. Multiply both sides by 5730. There's the exact. That's exact. Okay. All right.
So if we left it like a logarithm, it
Okay.
would be right.
So if you left it as a logarithm and I saw that, I'd be happy. I'd be ecstatic. On word problems, like I said, that means nothing to anybody. So we would turn that into a year so that we don't know what it means. Right? But basically, everything we do like this, I'm going to probably want an exact and an approximate afterwards. Okay. All right. By the way, did anybody want me to actually like work this one out? I didn't do this one. Did anybody want me to work this one out? No? Okay. So you have 3 problems left. I'm just going to let you start working on those the order you want. I would say of these, probably the hardest one is the last one. Okay, 3 and 5 are kind of similar. 1 is Newton's law of cooling. I'll just tell you that right now. Okay, 1 is Newton's law of cooling. So you guys start working on those, and if we can go over those today, great. If we can't get through all 3 of them today, I understand that as well as far as going over them. All righty. Should have fun. Do-do-do-do-do. La-da-da-da-da. Shoo-do-do-do-do. How do you find what? Well, you have to know what the other value. You have to have two values. There's KT, so you have to have a T value also. And there's the plus sign here. It's plus there. And then that's e to the KT. So you have to know T. T is so many minutes. 3 minutes. So it's 3K. So it's just an exponential function. That's all it is. For solving.
Okay, we're gonna do anything with the 1 and 2.
Oh yeah, you didn't get it. No, this is
We use 2.
that's what it is. This is
Oh, so you have to find that first.
yes. Exactly. The Newton law of is almost always two steppers.
Okay.
You have break time already.
I don't remember how to find the natural number
Say what?
for number 1.
How to find what?
Didn't we find E? Isn't that part of the problem?
E is the number. E is a number. You don't define E.
Well, what about K?
That's the first. You have to get it down to E to the something equals something else, and then it's a natural logarithm. It's just solving an exponential function. Let me see what you have written down. Well, you have to have something written down. Okay, so here we go. You didn't put it right here. See this? See to solve. What you need to do is get this by itself to start. Okay? So what I'd like to think of it like this. If you could get down to some number here, like 50 equals E to the 3K, it's not going to be 50.
Mm-hmm.
All I would do then is say, oh, the natural log of 50 equals 3K, and then I would divide by 50. Done.
Mm-hmm.
That's what you have to do here. Same idea.
Was it 182?
So what do you have to start with here? You have to get, how are you going to get this by itself? You have to get rid of this, which is being held on by
you
what?
have to solve it first.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my
This is
goodness.
why I can't have
What is up with this solving stuff?
I don't know.
Let's stop the solving. right now.
I just think what freaks me out is when it's like there's not real numbers sometimes, and the E always throws me off because I'm so used to working with variables. That's why I had such a hard time in geometry when we did that unit on just letters, solving with letters. Oh, jeez. Why is someone from
Mr. Schneider?
Yeah.
Do you want me to take, so I have, I get back from Centerville like at the start of third period.
Okay.
So do you want me to take my test tomorrow or you want me to wait?
Yes.
I didn't think it comes on Friday.
the quiz that we
The
took?
quiz.
Oh, you have to take the quiz from yesterday, last Friday.
Yeah.
I think, okay.
Sorry, yeah.
Tomorrow is Friday, and I'm like, Friday, we're not having a test tomorrow. Okay. So you need to make that up. When do you want to do it?
I can do it tomorrow or I can do
Probably
it
work
Monday.
on.
You can do it tomorrow, that's fine if you want.
Third period.
Just come down here, and what I'll do is I'll probably give you a clipboard and a quiz, and you can just go sit in the lobby and do it.
Okay.
Or there's no place else to sit.
I'm working
I'll just
on
let you sit here
that.
somewhere.
So good.
That's fine.
And I'm like,
Yeah.
total ends. And I
Forget
choose
how to do
the whole
the
thing.
temperature and stuff. Like,
One.
so is
What do you
temperature
want?
time T, like, is that, like, would that be the after 3?
Yep, that's T of 3, that's, yep.
T would be 3 and,
I'm gonna
Yep.
okay.
Oh, why
Yep.
didn't you let him
Okay,
say
thank
it?
you.
Okay, got it.
Okay, so after I have,
And I'm so good at
okay, so what I put in my parentheses, I can subtract those, but that's only getting multiplied by E, right?
I'm sorry, say it again.
Okay,
I'm so.
hold on. Let me just do it and then see, I'll come up
Okay.
and check.
That's a good idea.
But like, you know, you have to do the math.
Mr. Schneider, I'll be right back.
Okay. No problem.
I'm gonna get on one of my else, you know.
Okay.
All that stuff.
Okay, so this is, so 96 over 116.
Now, what is a logarithm?
That's a logarithm?
No, this is exponential. How do you solve exponential? Change to logarithm.
So you wouldn't like.
It's civil rights, so.
No, no, you don't want to do that here. You want to go ahead and, I would do this as a logarithm, yes. And then you'll get 3k equals something, and then divide by 3 at the very end. That's how I would do it. You could do it by doing a cube, but it just looks ugly.
I feel like it would look, yeah, it would
Yeah,
look more
just look
confusing
ugly.
than it is.
Yeah.
I have a question about the actual
On the
equation.
back,
Yeah.
you like,
This is just for fun, to be honest.
That's fine.
Why, so you
like
subtract
the combinations
that,
like
like the environment from that, but then you add it again.
whatever, like, and weird, like,
Say
stuff
what?
you see on the
Like, wouldn't that?
Because this is multiplication.
But literally, no one's there.
You would do this, but then you wouldn't add this back to it yet. You'd have to do this times this first.
Oh.
And there are people
and
that
then add-
like
Yeah, this is the
procrastinate
last
so
thing you
much.
do is add this
You can't just do
10
this all
dollars.
one
Add,
night.
subtract are the last things you do. Except
Good.
so you
There's
do
some
the
people
parentheses
will.
first.
Yeah,
I couldn't,
I know
like-
that, but I meant,
I could because
So these don't undo each other because of this multiplication here. It's like this. Think of it like this. If I made it 5 plus, let's see here. If I made 5 plus 8 minus 5 times 2. Okay, this would be 5 plus 3 times 2, which would be 5 plus 6, which is 11. Okay? Right?
Yeah.
Okay, if I do your, so what you're saying is this right here, and this is not going to give you 8. Because in order of operations, you have to do this first, then you have to multiply by this. Then you go back and you add this 5 in. So these are not going to undo each other because this plus 5 is not the inverse of this minus 5 because it's in parentheses. This is really 16 minus 10. That's really a minus 10 in there.
yeah, okay,
So they're not going to undo each other.
okay.
Okay?
Did you tell me if this is right?
I can tell you if it's right or not. Yeah, because I have the answers. I has the answers. Um, Everything this year I'm doing is called pandemic.
I know, I see it on all the worksheets.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, there it is, but I don't want that up there. Come on, why is everything opening like that? I hate this. let's just do it this way. This, escape, boom. This is what I want. Oh, there we go. This is the one. I think it's right. Okay, perfect. So you found the value of k.
I don't know if that's it right there.
Oh, I don't have any down.
Uh,
I think I just wrote down the
Well,
final
say I
answer.
don't get that.
I wrote down the final answer, so you don't have that yet.
Should I just try to plug it in and see if it
Yes,
comes off of
keep going. Yeah, then we'll know if it's right or not.
that? Okay. So when I plug
I
that
do
in,
have the final answer. It's just that, yeah. So,
when I plug that in, it's do 60.
Let's do this.
This is so complicated. There's not enough space for this.
What did you get for that again?
For the rate?
Yeah.
0.060.
I'll tell you if that's right in a second. It's clear. That's not right.
That's not right.
That's not right. Now for the value of k, no. Bring it. Let me see what you bring it here with that.
I have this. I need to get this.
Excuse me, Abby.
You're good.
Just the bad words from green.
Are you doing this on Desmos or are you doing this? No. Bring that here real fast. Show me how. I want to see what you typed in.
Oh, I just walked right in front of that camera.
Okay, doesn't matter.
I mean, it'll cover my face.
Oh
I
gosh.
have like that, I have like black spots.
So now you gotta show what you
And
typed
then
in.
that's what I
what you typed in.
Yeah, solve it.
How do you get the half-light?
Okay, so I'm gonna do
I can't figure
this.
out how to do it. Multiply by half-light? See, but then I don't do it, like, it ends up being a line. I know I did that, but it still ends up just being a line. And I'm like, this is insane. Like, okay. And then just that was like 3 decimal places. That's okay, that's okay. Is that
Okay, so
recording?
this is the
Do I walk in front of that like all
So
the
when you
time?
subtract these together, oh, I have to see because that's the multiple
Correct.
that you right?
Correct.
Yeah, because the first thing I did was I subtracted 168 from 72, and then
Keep going with yours. Let's see what you get. Keep going. I'm gonna just check.
I still plug in the same values I had in that, right? And then just plug it in.
Oh, I think I know what you did wrong. Goon.
Me?
Yeah, now I think I see it because this is not 168.
What is it?
Because in 3 minutes it wasn't 168. In 3 minutes it was 102.
Oh,
That's why.
okay.
Because everything else what you did was like appropriate. That's why.
Yeah, just the values.
If you change that and approach it the same way, you'll be fine.
Oh, I'm gonna erase all my work now. Jeez. This is so cool. See, I just don't ever know where to plug in the values sometimes, and that's what really like knocks my grade down.
It's painful.
It is.
Painful, I say. So I'm gonna post that online. Chappelle. That's fine. This.
Oh, I didn't do too much wrong.
No, you have to change this a little bit.
Yeah, I just
It's
figured
not a
that
big
out.
deal. If you want to check an answer along the way, you're more than
Is
welcome
it-
to come up and check.
Oh, okay.
Is this execute that.
Yeah, that's what I got.
That's right. Then.
Okay.
That's good. If you want to check an answer along the way, feel free. Come on up here. You don't want to wait till the end. Right here. Which one will it? Number 3, she says. Give me number 3, Mr. Snyder. Did you get that?
Yes.
Okay. And then did you get this? Okay, you left it as in exact. So the exact, and I wrote the exact out. Let me see if I had it on this one instead. The exact is it's hard to read. You have three. There's a lot of ways you can write this. You wrote the natural log of 1/2. I'm trying to see how you, what did you do? Did you go down here?
Yeah.
G to 23 equals. Oh, so you put this in here for the 8. I see what you did. So you used the 113.6 in this. Okay. That's just a little bit different way of doing it. That's not a. Yeah, so what I just so you know what I did is up here when you did this, you found out that if you solved this up here, the HL was the natural log of 1/2. That natural log of base 1/2 of this over this divided by 23. That's what it ends up being. That's what I stuck down here. So it's probably the same thing. Okay, so here's what happens. And the way to check then is this. If you plug in the 23 years here, you better get back something close to that. Does that make sense? Should work either way. So go ahead and try that out if you want. Yep. The first 4. Okay, wait, so number 1. Okay, so I know what you did. You just see how it says how much longer?
So should I minus 3?
Yes.
Okay.
You either should minus 3 units or when you do it the second time, you should make this be 182. And then it would be your initial amount you want to know. Either way, this so you've done good math there. It's just that truthfully he would have to do another 10 units or another 7 units. His total was that, but he's already gone through 3.
Yeah.
You need to wait how many more? 7 units. Did you do this one together? Already you did that. You did that. Wait, no, you did not do that. Is that number? That's right. Yep, you don't.
Oh, it's one over
We did that together.
12. Oh.
That was the first one we did.
When I graphed it to straight line.
Oh,
Yes, we did.
We did?
We did 2 together also. We did 4 and 2 together. Those were the 2 easiest ones I said.
Oh. Okay.
When I
How
graphed
did
it,
I come on?
It's okay.
I got a straight line when I graphed it.
Huh?
So did I.
Yeah.
On
I
what?
always did straight lines.
For what one?
Every number 1.
When you graphed it, you got a straight line?
Define the cooling rating.
It's because, okay. Bring it here. You know what you, are you fine? You're fine.
On this one, what?
Because when we're done here, is it T over HL equals A times E to the RT? This has to be equal to 1/2 raised to the 1 over HL. That's how you got it. Because this is 1/2 raised to the 1 over HL raised to the T. So this is E to the R. That's how we do those continuous models.
So that's the rate of.
That's how you find U. You said E to the R equal to this and solve that for R
Oh.
by using a natural logarithm. Okay, first of all, you don't have a plus sign in here.
Oh, I don't?
No, there's a plus sign that goes right there. And then, well, I know, come here. Here's why it's not grabbing anything under the line. Because you don't have a variable on the right-hand side. This is a constant. If there's the input's t, this 3 needs to be a t over here as well.
Oh.
Whoop.
Oh.
So right here, you would have to have that be a t in order for you to see a function here.
Oh my
T of t equals 17 plus 1, 17, and this is negative. Cooling rate's always negative.
Oh, you have to put the negative on there?
Yeah, because otherwise it'll be growth. Because a continuous model, if R is positive, it's growth. It has to be
Yeah.
negative for it to be decay. So the rate has to be a negative on a continuous. There it is. Look at it. Now, it doesn't look like a right angle like that if you just kind of.
Yeah, if I went into the.
Yeah, if you just kind of went. Oh my, oh, it's not a straight line.
So complicated.
It's not. It's just that.
Oh no, yes it is.
Yeah.
Plug it in and
Ah!
that's how I feel. Oh jeez. So.
Oh wait, we already did that problem.
Is
Yep.
it?
We should be able to do that. You should be able to do that algebraically.
Oh, you can't?
Yeah. Yeah, you can't. If you want to solve algebraically, you have to have 2 equations. That's the only way you can do that. So this here is 1, and then you have to literally have. Well, first of all, these can't be the same. They didn't cool at all. That's why.
Oh, yeah, I can
That's an 8.
That's it.
Now, this, let's see. Oh, it can't, in other words, it can't show you everything on here. That's what it's telling you. But let's do this. I'll show you. Let's do this instead. Let's make it T, T. That. Let's make this a T instead.
I don't even know. 30.
Yeah, see, I'm not done since we started this.
I tried to do one and then I gave up for a minute.
So this, here, it's not going to look like it's exponential
She's like, grabbed
decay
it
because
straight.
here you're solving for
Straight.
a value. And unless I say that's a negative, I know K has to be negative.
Because it should
There
be
it
that
is.
equation should be P of T for instead of Y. Take the PT. Oh, you have to find what K is.
There's the temperature. Look,
Yeah.
there's the initial temperature.
So you have to like solve
If I
the
put in,
equation.
guess what? Watch this. If I put in X equals 3, look what the temperature is when they intersect.
Like, look, I'll show you.
72, you see it?
Yeah.
You solve the K.
Yeah, so like that's what I put in, and it's a logarithm. Yeah, it's aggravating.
This is not your rate of decay, no.
Burger. Cooling rate.
TT plus 17 plus 180 plus 70. Yeah, this would be it. Yeah, so you need to solve this. You need to solve this algebraically. It's so much easier to do it algebraically. You don't want to try to do this with
Is it? Can I ask?
You can ask the
check-
question.
Is it 7.7 minutes for number 1?
I think that's, yes. Surrounding years 10, yes, that's right. Yep.
See, since it's like you have to move your decimal spot, that's what's like gets me. I'm like, what? Oh,
Oh. Oh.
this will all be worth it in the end, hopefully.
Oh. Oh.
That,
I know I complain a lot.
no, you don't.
Oh, you haven't seen it yet.
That's true.
So for number 3, are we just writing an equation or solving it too?
Number 3, you have to find the half-life. Remember, you have to find the half-life first.
Yeah.
And once you write that equation with the half-life, then you have to find the continuous. So change it to KC instead.
Okay.
How do you go from phase 1 to phase
Anybody want to check an answer? Come on, guys. Nobody's checking answers hardly. I've had a few people come up and check them. Rachel, you got to check any answers yet?
I'm good. I'll figure out if I get them wrong.
Oh, come on!
Of my own hand.
Cheers. Come on, man. What's wrong with this picture? Ah!
So for half-life.
Yep.
The initial amount and final amount, what are those supposed to be?
Initial amount's how much you started with, and final amount.
But what are you starting with? In a half-life problem, what would you be starting with?
A known amount. Like if you don't know like an actual like a measurement of grams or milliliters, something like that, then it's a percent. And you always start with 100%. So if you aren't given a starting amount, it's 100%. It's 100. Okay. Now, which number are you doing? Okay. Number 5 tells you. He says he will give the amount of a sample. So I want to write an exponential function that will give the amount of a sample of 500 grams after 2 years. This is the initial amount. He starts with 500 grams. I've given you the half-life of it, okay? And I want you to give an equation for T years. So look at the half-life model right here. You're solving, you want to be able to find a new amount. I've given you this, and I've given you the half-life. And T is what you don't know also.
Good.
Yeah, you just plug them in and you're done with that problem. This is how you, please tell me you did not just finish that meeting.
Almost.
Did you get a lunch?
No, well, I just ate it.
Oh my goodness. Huggy.
So number
Two
3,
classes and lunch.
I have an equation, but you have to solve for that half-life after like algebra 3.
For number 3.
Yeah.
You need to find
The half-life.
a model. So you have to find the half-life first. Then after you have the half-life, then you can write a continuous decay model.
Can you check my equation?
I
Before
can.
solve it?
I can. Your continuous decay model? You see? Peter it down. Where is it?
Oh, wait, right there.
That's a regular half-life model. Continuous means it's going to be base E.
What? Is it on the gold?
Anytime it says continuous means it's a continuous model, which is E of RT.
I haven't got the half-life yet.
Oh, what's what you got to do?
But I'm saying it's at the right equation to find it. Before I
Yeah.
start for it.
Yeah.
I haven't started.
Yeah.
Scared me.
That's right. I'm sorry. I misunderstood what you were asking me.
I think I accidentally solved number.
You accidentally solved something? How horrendous is that?
How do you go from phase
So I said
1
these people like decided to put it on
to
and then
phase
I plugged this in this versus got this number.
Let's see if this, okay, first of all, this isn't right, then this one. So I have to check this first. That makes sense?
Okay.
Because you don't have that right. So you have it right.
Okay.
I mean, you just run it from the nearest 10. That's okay.
Okay.
All right, now, let's see what you did. So you wrote. So you have that this is R,
Mhm.
and it gave you almost the exact same thing, didn't it?
Oh, I don't know if we were supposed to solve for it or just write it. I think I actually solved.
Well, let me ask you this: if you type this into your calculator, does it actually give you 73.002?
I typed it in the desert. I typed in y equals.
This, I don't know. What did you type in? We'll take care of this one fast.
Is that the right one to solve for number 5?
Okay, so this is the same as this. You agree with that? That means this is E to the R.
Did you,
Does that make sense? Yep.
Did you get a lot of like,
Like I got
Nope.
log base one
See
time,
this here?
73/84.
This is the same as this.
I don't know. Well, I just said
That. It's the same as this.
Oh, yes.
That's E to the R. Power of a power property. Left property. I've told you guys a bazillion times. It is so important to understand that property.
This little. I know it's wrong. I just realized.
No, you're fine.
Hey, what's going on? This one here? What's going on this one?
Yeah, this is. Don't worry about that one.
I know you had this one. So here's what I should know. I should know that 1/2 raised to the 1 over
oh, okay, okay.
113.
Thank you.
6 raised to the t. That's the half level model right here. If I multiply it up, has to be equal to e to the
So
r
continuous.
raised to the t. That means that this,
I just got rid of two.
right? That means this is equal to this. Is that what you did?
Mhm.
And you solved and got r.
Yeah.
So did you do that just graphically? Or
I
did you do that?
solved for R, like I got, so like I did it, and I turned it into logarithm.
Yeah.
And then I plugged that into divisions to do it, or did a calculation.
Okay.
And that's this number here, instead I just plugged it in.
That's pretty close. I did it a little bit different way, and also to be because I took this number and I went out further with it. So since I took this number out and made it larger, then my number here is going to be different because of when I rounded in my other problem. Does that make sense? So that's good. You're fine.
Fine on that one?
You're good. Yeah. So when I show the answers, don't freak out. It won't look exactly like yours, but I know that's right because of what we've done.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh wait, that's not.
Yep. For the first part, that's right. You bet.
I don't want to do that. I know.
Right below it would be this. See that? 500. Those are the same.
I'm on one
T's
now.
are the same.
You are?
Oh, that means
Yeah, I'm not
this
doing
is
5.
equal
I'm
to
on 3.
that.
Switch.
This equals that. Now, I want you to think back to right here. See this? Okay. There you go. Y equals a b to the t, right? See that? This is a times e to the r raised to the t. So e to the r has to be equal to this base right here. Always. That's what we just did right here, what I just showed you. I wrote, this is the base. It's not 1/2. It's 1/2 to the 1 over 155th power. Because power of power property says when you have this, power of a power property says this is the same as this.
Oh wait, and that means
Because if I multiply those, I'm back here. This is B. This is B.
Okay.
That's what I'm doing now. I'm using that knowledge. My supreme knowledge. My Bill's donut knowledge. Delicious.
Okay. Is that right? That I'm on.
Wait, did you actually find an answer?
No, I just want to make sure it's right.
I think that is right. Let me go ahead and call up.
next week.
Where's that? What number is that? 3?
Oh my
Oh my goodness, that's what I have right there. Did you see my name? Did you see
No.
my screen.
I would not have remembered
Maddie.
that. I would not have remembered that.
Maddie, that's beautiful.
You know, I could have looked at the board to give me that
I
answer
think
on that
that's
quiz.
what
Did you have that written right there? I look at it every day. I come in the one time.
Yep, I know.
I have a question.
Yes.
Is this what you got when you set it up as a log? Or,
Okay, I'm gonna put some answers up on the board.
For the log, I got.
'cause I don't know how to set it.
I got log. Okay, it was log base E. This is not nice.
So here's number one, in case you're wondering what the final answer is. It's from the 182 degree reading, it's another 7.69 minutes.
I'll show you what I did. So this one was 182 and 72, which is 110 equals, and this goes down to 160.
So you just like, you just put it to, okay.
Yeah, and then
You just
116
condensed
to the E to the K3, then divided by 116, which got me this.
Rachel, can I see that? What's going on?
What's
What's going on?
And then it was 110 over 116 equals
Yeah.
to the K3, and that's just a logarithm, like you've been doing.
Okay, so yeah.
Yeah,
So you
so-
just gotta get it down.
the R.
Yep, and then after you get the log
Because
base
this-
E,
this
you
is
still have to
500
divide by 3, but it'll give
times
you an
e to
answer.
the
Does
R
it matter if you
raised
put log
to the
versus like
T.
L in?
No, it doesn't matter. You can put L in. That's just, I have a really different way of learning. I've found
No,
out.
it's okay. I don't know what I'm doing. I just put it.
This is
I have a lot of friends that like make me help with their math
You've got
homework, and I
e
do
to
it
the
in
R
different ways,
is
so I can't
equal
actually
to
help you cheat on it.
this. 1 after the
If I'm
1
being
over 55 power. So R would be the natural log of that.
What the frick?
Should be the natural log of 1/2 raised to the 1 over 55. That's the same as R is the natural log of 1/2 divided by 55.
I'm like,
There's
I
R.
have a stroke in this 5 minutes.
Yep.
Something is
Whoa,
like,
whoa, whoa, whoa.
I keep putting people to each other. I remember doing it, but I just forget what to do.
First of all, get rid of the T's. The T's, that's where you're.
Either the all equals stuff. That's what I said. I'm gonna make that.
Let's go. This is a half-life problem. Y equals A times 1/2.
I feel like our learning style is almost kind of the
But
same.
that's what you have right
Me and
there.
you?
Yeah.
raised
it's kinda
to T
weird.
over A.
I know. I asked a lot of questions.
This is equivalent.
No, it's okay. I ask questions in my head, but I don't actually ask them.
1 over H
Oh, I
power
used to be that way, but I just have to.
raised to the T. If I remultiply these, I'm right back where I started at. Power of a power problem, correct? The continuous model would be this.
Over 50 times?
That's a continuous growth or decay model, which would be A times e to the R raised to the T.
Oh, well, that.
What's being raised to the T power? This. What's being raised to the T power? This. So e to the R is equal to this.
Why don't you put that in decimals? I don't know what all is.
The T you don't need anymore.
I just said what all.
Now you know what HL is. You found that already. You're given what HL is. HL is 55. You know that.
Oh,
So-
so then,
You solve for R.
Mr. Schneider,
Yeah!
so for my log to type it in on this one to find the answer, I can't put in 1/2, so can I just put 0.5?
You can. You can. Come here. I'll show you. You have to actually come here real fast and I'll show you how to do that.
Oh, I thought you meant that.
You can make log of any base you want on there.
So much.
Just you have to go to a certain function. You make it here. So you go over here to function. Let's get rid of this. So you go to functions. You go to miscellaneous. And this one here. See how it says log base A?
No, yeah, I clicked that, I just couldn't put in 1/2. I put 1,
Oh, just put 0.5.
that's what I asked, yeah.
Oh, it won't let you put 1/2.
No, like I do
What
1,
if you put parentheses?
I already tried it, put
That
that
would be
there.
the value
So you have to put it
of
as 0.5 then.
Yeah.
Yep.
Thank you.
Yep. I misunderstood what you're asking.
No, you're all right.
Hello.
I just understand a lot.
Yeah. Okay. Number 3.
Right in.
3.
I should never have taken this class.
What?
Should never have taken this class.
Girl, listen, no. You passed. You don't have to take math classes.
I mean, that's true, yeah. I want to take
Base
calculus next year.
1/2 of 73.
I don't know why.
Have fun. I'm not gonna see you on that.
Oh, it's 23. It's 90. It's 2001.
What am I even finding again?
That's why you did everything
Like a whole
perfect.
year.
You did everything perfect. That's just a silly mistake. So that's, oh, wait, what was the other one I was checking for you?
Oh, number 5.
And you don't have to go back and change that. Okay, number 5. 5. This, okay, that's right. This is good. So yeah, the first 2 things you got on 5 are good. Keep going.
I don't want to go home and worry about this, but I'm not going to worry about this. So then I'm just going to
What?
head.
It's what?
This is what I got.
The
That.
DT goals did so good on
That.
Sunday, so I'm like, I think there's good.
It's this.
There's good vibes.
It's R is just the natural
From
law.
my
That thing right there divided by 55.
I'm like, wait, when I
You solve this for R. This is an exponential equation.
My dad said it.
How do you solve it? You write it as a logarithm. So the log base E of all of this equals R.
Okay, I forgot.
You gotta, yeah, you're forgetting though how to solve things right now.
Is the answer we're not supposed to.
Right here.
Yes,
Boom.
Dad.
Boom, shakalaka do.
It's
okay. I would be fine with that. I didn't tell you where to round them, so I'd be fine with that.
And then to do the continuous rate model, you have to go back and then find the decay
So
rate.
now-
of half-life.
You have to find the decay rate now. Correct.
Yeah, and then when you find the decay rate, you can write that.
Correct.
What would the initial amount be?
Same thing. The initial amount has not changed. Correct.
Just wait for that concrete.
It can be me and then
No.
Joe.
This is right. That's not
It's the funny thing is the relay is 2 freshmen, a sophomore, senior.
How?
So Joey's, I'm not sure who today, probably because she's also a freshman right now.
right. Raised to
So
the
it's
T
funny, it's like
over H. Do you use that? Yeah. Okay. And then the
Because you would realize like.
exponential, the continuous,
Which I guess
just
when you
always
go
looks
in our
like
classes,
this.
it's always like seniors and junior classes.
Oh, I'm having a brain
Now.
fart.
this here could be rewritten as A times 1 raised to the 1 over HL raised to the T. It's a power of power. If I remultiply these, I'd be right back where I started. You see this? This is A times E to the R raised to the T. Now let's think about this. These are the same, right? And they both have an exponent of what here? T. That means that these are the same. So that means that E to the R is equal to 1/2 to the 1 over the half-life. You found the half-life. You know this. Plug it in and solve for R. You found it. That's HL. Plug that in right there and then solve this equation for R. I want to see Rachel's paper.
No,
I want to see Rachel's paper.
mine is very messy. Ours is nice.
Oh, I don't think
Nice
yours
and
could be
good
messy.
together.
There's no way. You're a neat
No.
freak. You're a neat freak. Come
That's
on,
what it
Rachel
says in
Mitter.
handwriting.
Rachel Mitter, come on, get up here. Let me see that paper.
No.
Rachel Mitter, what is wrong with you? Are you afraid of me? Come
Not
on.
directly.
What?
That's what I'm-
You should not be afraid of me. Come on, get up.
A lot of people.
Come on, get up here.
No.
You've known me since you were basically born. Come on. Maybe you didn't know me then because you weren't aware of me.
Hannah.
I've known you since you were born. Come on.
No.
Whoa. 3 blockhead alumni.
Hey.
Wait, what's Mitter? Did you just like sneak out of Mitter's room? Is he down there?
He's in the restroom right
He
Oh.
said he was gonna come over here, so when he comes in, we're just.
Oh, perfect. Okay, that's great. I'm trying to see his daughter's paper and she won't show it to me. She's afraid of me.
Not
scared.
fair.
Can I ask you a question?
How are you scared of
I don't know.
Can I ask you a question?
Not the whole paper.
Actually,
Come on up here. There, you see, Maddie's not afraid of me. She's just Maddie at me.
yeah, that's.
Dad joke.
Yeah, watch him not actually come back.
Um,
Watch him not-
I have that. Now,
There we go.
there's a reason we're different because I didn't round to 0.6.
Oh.
So we're going to be a little different here. Not a big deal. You're good. You're good.
Thank you.
Yep. What do you have?
It's murder in the coffee.
It's on
No.
The Mound Badoo Mug. It's right there.
He said they have it.
Yeah. 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 Because how do you change a decimal to a percent?
Neither.
Right.
Are you gonna do murder in the trumpet?
Yeah, they're gonna get that problem for the weekend.
Okay.
That's their weekend problem.
We were talking about that today.
Yeah, we were talking about it completely unrelated.
Yeah, we're doing logarithms right now,
Why
solving
is this
things.
class
Oh.
of logarithms?
I have 2 sections, so
Look, you're the
You
lumberjack.
have 2?
yeah, because they had
What?
36 kids to start, so that's why
That's
they couldn't be
crazy.
1. It's nice to have 2 actually.
That's awesome.
'Cause-
We did not have that.
No, you had a small class.
Yeah.
JoJo, your class was
Our class was huge.
yours was like
You
31.
were in the same class.
No, he was the year before.
No, I was the same year as Joe.
Oh, that's
You were
right.
all in your class.
No, your class was small. Your
Yeah.
class was only like 18.
Yeah, that was.
Last year's was large.
Last year was March.
Yeah, I gained some students. I know.
I came down here.
Hey, look at Rachel's paper. She won't let me see it.
No.
She won't even let me look at it.
No. Oh.
Look at her over here. She's
Why?
afraid
What
to
did
show
she
me her
do?
paper.
I mean, I know they're
Yeah.
wrong. So like, it's
Well, if you know they're wrong, you should show
Because
it.
show it to me. When I write as a law paper.
Have you done Murder in the Tropics yet?
Multiplying by 1.5
That's
You again.
This
You're
just
here
makes
again.
more sense to me. Look like
Is this where you always are?
Yeah, I
Yep.
just even took a quiz in
Come here.
college.
I got 7.516.
For number what? That's beautiful.
No.
How's that beautiful? It's like 7 point.
Because you may have rounded some. Did you round somewhere?
Mr. Mitter.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
This is about grog.
Teacher, what?
It's about grog.
I know. I noticed that.
Wait,
I wanted
where-
to say something, but then I was like, no,
Sorry, I saw for papers.
That's
That's
sad.
all.
Where's your cake? Okay, wait.
Sleeping in a lot.
Yeah.
It could be
Because
because you rounded a little bit there. That's why. It's okay.
Right, so-
You
right,
rounded
so-
a little
it
bit
was
here.
facing this
That's
way.
why. I didn't round. It's fine. You're good.
Is it
See?
okay?
It's fine. Yes. Yes, it's fine.
It's fine now.
Wait, can you change Mr.
By the way, I will be posting the answers online to all of this, and there's work with it as well.
For this one, since it's an exponential, can't you turn that into exponential
Yeah,
from a logarithm?
Well, this is, no. What I'm asking you to do is write an exponential function that's a half-life function, and then you're gonna have to change it to a continuous instead.
Oh, like we just did on.
Correct. It's a lot like number 3.
Okay.
Where's your cat?
I have
There was
one
a
more.
girl in my class to start next week. I mean, wait.
Oh, wait, is this your paper or Rachel's?
This is all yours, but there's-
That's right.
Oh, yeah. Okay, good. Then you got.
Negative
that's
seven,
what I
it's
have,
gotta be
yeah.
the natural log of 1/2 divided by 50.
Yes.
That is
Exactly
that.
what it
And
is.
that's what I said. Actually, I would just be like,
Oh, wait, I think I ever wrote that there.
Oh, she did it.
I wrote it for you, my goodness! What is going on
We
here?
had that.
I didn't see that.
Why do we have that?
Yeah, that was in the board.
She was just like setting up.
Oh, you got the equation.
That's fine.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, because I did all the homework for her.
It's the natural log
Of
of
that
whatever the base is, divided by the time.
That
it
seems
takes
like
to
a lot of work.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I want them to see, they don't see the pattern, but they would see a pattern there.
This class is way harder than this.
If it's doubling every 6
This class is
years,
way harder than this.
what's the
Honestly, I agree.
Three, no. We don't
So
even-
doubling every 6 years. Actually, obviously, it's gonna be natural log of
Last
2
year was
divided by
harder than.
6.
No, no.
If it's tripling every time, it's sort of like natural log of 2 divided by
What?
6.
That was way harder than.
I agree. You know, I think so much harder.
That's good if that's easier for you, because that means that.
If it's going up 7% every
You're going for
month,
harder and easier, that's
probably
probably
natural
good
log of
for you.
1.07 divided by 1.
What?
If it's going up 10% every 7 years, natural log of 1.10 divided by 7. Or did I say
That
10?
yours, that's.
It's always whatever the base is, guys.
There's
Divided by
something
time.
weird calc-
Natural log of the base divided by time.
People just be like, ln of 3, I'm like, stop it. And it's just disgusting.
That's exact, that's beautiful. I made you write that last year.
No, they say ln is a natural.
Oh.
It just,
Yeah.
that's what I'm saying.
Don't say Ellen.
Are you serious?
You do.
It was fine because of salt and vinegar, so I didn't buy salt and vinegar this time around.
Salt and vinegar is good though.
Thank you.
Oh, great question.
Salt and vinegar are
I
good.
don't know. It didn't quite taste though.
Where's the?
I'm on 5. What do you want?
What do you mean?
I have an equation. I
No,
just
the kid came down here and she made this.
That T is no longer there, that T is now 113.
You didn't think
Right off the bat. You have to have a variable.
Very
No, this is fine. The natural log, right, of this.
I don't think this was any.
Are you serious? I'm getting these questions.
Since
No,
the-
but like,
I didn't hang them up because it would be hitting them in the
Oh, it's
head.
just like
The-
number
the color
3.
that-
Because my
I
desk
know,
is
but
spread
I
out.
don't know.
Oh, yeah, that
You
would,
took
that
down
would
like
chip.
7.
Yeah, he's folded up on my desk. I'll get him out and hang him up. You
Okay,
guys.
put him in the middle or
I'll
something.
hang him up back there.
Yeah.
But what?
Where's the bald squiggle?
Oh.
Oh,
No, I thought it was a meagle.
it's a meagle.
What?
Needle.
Well, it's a meagle, and I have squiggles and meagles later.
Oh, it's something else. It's not a.
My original problem was a squiggle, but then my student could not find a squirrel stuffed animal, and they made
Audrey.
so they bought a mouse and cut its head off and set it on the wheel. This is a bald meagle.
I don't like that.
Do you have the dog and the cat still?
Oh yeah, the leopard door retriever. Yes, yes. The leopard door retriever is. Oh yeah, baby.
I don't remember the name. I just remember seeing it like on his smartphone.
Yeah, she would always make me. Oh God.
What about the parametric and the oh my gosh, hand squirrel? It's hand squirrel is another good one. Hold on, bald.
If Annie would have swam all 4 years, she would have been on her.
I just have to chill.
I
Yeah.
What do you do?
In one season, if she in one season, what's up for
Hey guys, I will see you tomorrow. Be ready for Murder in the Tropics.
Yes.
Tomorrow's
Oh,
murder.
Yeah!
I need that. Wait, I can sit on it.
She's not gonna be here?
No.
I'll wait.
Okay.
I'll wait till Monday for
I'm gonna
Murder
go-
back.
Yeah, don't release the answer till you know she's done it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go. Yeah.
I'm gonna go.
So Joe, can you go 24?
With a
She
fin.
said she'd go 3-5.
With
Well,
fins?
with a fin.
Oh.
With
It's like, you
fins,
better
yeah.
give a coach
Obviously,
24.
yeah. We'll see. At 24, I've gone 25 twice in my life. I'll go 24, sure. And that's now.
Even a 25 low.
Yeah, I was 25 low. I was 25-3. Yeah, that's a drag. So I can go like 24. Rachel is 26.
Rachel needs to go 26. Or 26
And then Kenzie should go like 30.
Hey,
I
Tony!
think he's going to go 30 and Anna needs to go 7.
Hannah was way too skinny. I think that's the most. She gets to go way faster.
Yeah, part of Hannah's deal is being the lead off in the medley relay. You're not in the race. Like you're starting the race, and like so you don't get that race pump up. But
Because when Rachel, oh my
I know Hannah can go faster to 31.
That was.
JoJo's going to 23-5, she said.
20 what?
23-5.
23.5. I can see that.
Oh.
Wow! Hey, he just.
I would pee my pants if Joe was
You
23.5.
gotta do it in count 3.
Yeah.
You gotta do it in count 3. You have to just stand there and go, okay,
I'm gonna
JoJo
pee my
wins.
pants right here in front of me.
Please, Joe. Please.
Joe, you got it, Joe. Come on!
35 would be like,
Hi, Ethan.
for a girl, that would probably be close to like state champion in degree.
Would it really?
Hannah Hill goes to 23. I don't know.
But she's probably gonna be the state champion.
No.
Let's go.
Okay.
Now you got me curious.
Now we gotta look.
JoJo, you gotta do it. I wanna see him wet.
All right.
Oh, can I tell